All righty then. Well, this go round, we're looking at a book called Spare, written by Prince Harry. And essentially, I guess everyone knows, just who Prince Harry is, and son of Princess Diana. And, it's got some really good scores. It's over four uh, on Goodreads, and I think Amazon's about the same. And people give it plenty of five-star reviews, but quite honestly, I didn't care for it. It was all I could do to push my way through the last part, particularly the part with Megan. I just didn't care for any of that drama, and it's man, it was a tough slog. Let me just tell you, it was a tough slog to work my way through it. Of course, it begins. It talks about some of his early life. Um, it's a memoir. It talks about his war time in I think it was Afghanistan, and the guy has a very privileged life. And as I told one other person, I just don't think that he's ever going to be happy. He needs to just cut the cord and just walk away from all of this kind of stuff and live in Botswana, where he seems to be the happiest. And but no, he's got to do he wants privacy, but he wants to do interviews. He wants to have his family, but he does a book where he shows some of the things in their private life that should have been kept private. He seems to take things the wrong way. Um, yeah, he's a troubled guy and a broken guy. There's even one line in there where he talks about military service, and he said something along the lines of, "They can't break me, maybe because I've already been broken." And yeah, I think there's a lot there that he's a tragically broken person that needs to get have some chats with people and just walk away from what he claims. Here's the thing. He seems to say one thing, but his actions seem to indicate something entirely different. So I guess when everything is finally, everything just shakes down, we've got a young man that has some issues. And I don't actually feel like, after having read the book, that I know him any better than the facade that we see of the royal family. I don't think this book actually gives you the real Harry. Uh, he tells some intimate stories, with a little bit too much drinking, a little bit too much drugs. There was even one little story in there where he did a drug test, and that the person reading out the scores or whatever, or commanding officer, whatever it was surprised that he passed the drug test. And quite frankly, I'm surprised he passed the drug test. That dude was always, bragging about smoking a shopping bag full of weed, and doing cocaine, and all the drinking he did, the partying he did. And well, anyway, privileged guy, spoiled, yeah, probably. Got problems, yeah, it certainly does. Is what he says in the book what happened? His little spin on it. And like I say, when it really push came to shove, I don't think I really got to know him any better than what you would see on TV or something like that. So that's about all from me for today. And have a nice royal weekend. So see ya.